Good evening and welcome to Monday's edition of the Regional News. We begin with news from Grenada. Grenada's National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA, in its latest update on Kikimjeni, says activities at the submarine volcano has subsided. It says, according to information from the UWI Seismic Research Center, UWI-SRC, between 11:14 p.m. on February 9th and 3 a.m. on February 11th, there was increased seismic activity at Kikimjeni. The count of events at the time was 3,400, with the largest measuring magnitude 3.3 recorded on February 10th. However, since 3 a.m. on February 11th, the activity subsided and frequency almost to a complete stop. The agency says it should be noted that the level of activity at the Kikimjeni submarine volcano can either increase, decrease, or remain at normal readings. Additionally, activity levels can fluctuate. The UWI-SRC will continue to monitor the submarine volcano and provide updated analysis of the situation. Based on the information from the UWI-SRC, the alerted level for Kikimjeni remains at yellow. This means that all marine interests should maintain the exclusion zone of 1.5 kilometers. While in Trinidad, a Trinidad-born American resident on her way to the airport to board a flight home on Sunday morning never made it. Kimberly Bahari Forte, a bank employee of New Jersey, USA, and Brian Jeffrey Sixte of Williamsville were killed after the occupant of another vehicle shot them while they were traveling in a car near the Gasparillo overpass. Jeffrey's wife, Jasmine, 55, was in the backseat and was wounded. They picked up Bihari in a Hyundai City vehicle at her Bedeau Street Gasparillo home after 1 a.m. to take her to the Payarco International Airport. Bihari lived in New York and worked at the M&T Bank in New Jersey. She was sitting in the front passenger seat when they got to the Gasparillo overpass. However, several loud explosions were heard and a white Nissan Tita drove up behind them. The car then pulled alongside their vehicle and a gunman opened fire on Jeffrey and Bihari. Jeffrey crashed through the barrier at the Gasparillo entrance to the refinery while the assailants sped off, proceeding north along the highway. Jeffrey's wife suffered injuries and was taken via ambulance to the San Fernando General Hospital, where she remains warded in a stable condition. Police recovered 12.9 mm spent shell casings at the scene and were still trying to determine a motive on Sunday evening. Brian Sudeen, head of the Southern Division, was among the officers who visited the scene. Officers of the Homicide Bureau of Investigations Region 3 are investigating. Finally, news from St. Vincent. Police in St. Vincent are investigating a case of infanticide involving a 1-year-old baby girl. A 22-year-old male suspect of Rose Hall has been apprehended and is assisting the police with the homicide investigation. Preliminary investigations reveal that around 7 p.m. on Saturday, the suspect stole a 1-year-old infant from her home and slashed her throat. The infant's body was later discovered about 51 yards away from her home and pronounced deceased by a medical practitioner. The suspect is a close relative to the deceased. The crime scene was processed by the Crime Scene Unit, CSU, and items of evidential value were collected, including the alleged instrument that was used to commit the offense. A post-mortem examination expected to be carried out on the body to ascertain the exact cause of death. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, RSVGPF, has extended condolences to all who were negatively affected by this incident. Investigations into the matter are ongoing. I'm DACIA Richards. Thank you for watching. Until next time.